Hi, I'm Jahane, and this is kind of a time for analogies with Jahane. Now, some of you may know that I've been doing music type stuff for a really long time. I was in band for 8 years, and I've been at the choir here. This is my 4th year in the choir here, so it's been a really long time that I've been doing stuff with music. And today, I feel like we're talking about music a lot. I was in choir, but I also talked about it with some of my friends, and I started thinking about music. And I started thinking about whole notes of all things. Now, if you don't know much about music, a whole note is type of as a note that gets 4 beats in one measure. So it doesn't do anything per se. It's one note the whole time for 4 beats. And for some musician, when you have nothing but whole notes, it's so boring. A lot of times, like the low brass in a band will have the whole notes holding down the fort, or or the altos have the low notes in choir, or the basses and stuff are just holding down the fort. And it's just boring. Other parts, have like tons of like eighth notes and quarter notes and 16th notes and all these really cool beats and stuff. And sometimes just playing whole notes seems so boring when you're nothing but a whole note. But the thing is, as I started to think about it, in life, sometimes we feel like a whole note. You know, those around us get to do a lot of adventures. They have cool jobs. They have a boyfriend. They take cute pictures together. They get to go on adventures. They're traveling the world. They're getting all these accomplishments, and they're jumping up and down and going everywhere. And they have these beautiful melodies, and they're all over. And they're just the pretty things you want to listen to. And you got nothing. And you're just a whole note. A steady, steady whole note. And you feel boring. I know, I felt boring before. I've had nothing but whole notes. I used to play saxophone in band, and sometimes there were parts when I would just be a whole note and just hang out there. Not as bad as other instruments who would complain a lot about being whole notes. Because it sucks. And in life, it feels like it sucks too when you're just a whole note. You're one steady, easy note that doesn't go anywhere. You're nothing exciting, you're nothing adventurous, you're just a whole note. That's boring. That's awful. That's something you should want to be. But that's not true. Whole notes are so important. I remember my band writer telling us that sometimes whole notes are the hardest thing to control. Because what you can do with a whole note is so incredibly amazing. When you have a whole note, 4 beats of one note, you have to shape that note, that beautiful tone, and make it perfect. You're not doing anything exciting, but you have this opportunity to be absolutely beautiful. Now your life is a whole note. It may not be exciting, it may not be going every which way, but it can be steady, and it can be beautiful. When you have a whole note, you can take it softly and let it grow, and then bring it back down and make it just beautiful sound. You can crescendo it and decrescendo it and change the tone of it and make it something so magical while you hold this beautiful chord underneath of everything. Almost every song ends with a whole note. That final chord, that final push that's loud and majestic, that grows and builds and is beautiful. It does something. It grows. And what you can do with that one single note, which the tone you can make with one note, the beauty you can make with one note, the things you can do with that note, you can make it go somewhere. And they always say, I've always been told a whole note is going somewhere. Treat it like it's going somewhere. It starts off quiet and soft, and it builds and it builds and it builds and it grows 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 and it brings it back down again. You can get eerie feel. You can have a majestic feel. You can have any feel you want to have with that whole note. It's a whole note. It's supposed to be boring, but it's not. It can be majestic. It can be beautiful. It can be the best note in the whole song is that whole note. It's so, so, so important. You may be that whole note. You may be that kid who feels like nothing's happening in their life. You may be the kid who goes on Facebook every single day and sees cute pictures of couples. Who gets on there and sees someone else got engaged, someone else got married, somebody else is having a baby. You can see cute baby pictures every day and think, man, my life isn't going anywhere. So-and-so got a new job. So-and-so's going on an adventure. So-and-so is going on vacation. Why am I not as cool as them? Why am I stuck here? Why is nothing happening? But when you're in that moment of nothingness, nothing is happening in your life, that's when you can do so much. You can be kind to the people around you. You can smile. You can hold the door open for somebody. You can do little things that make such a big difference. You don't have to make big splashes. But you can crescendo and decrescendo. You can have the most beautiful tone in the world. You don't have to be the soloist. It's okay not to be. Sometimes you're just a trombone player in the back row who has seen nothing but 17 whole notes. And that's okay. It sucks. It sucks so much. But it's okay. You are going to be a whole note. And you are going to shine. Just make that note count. Every note counts. Which means you. Have a blessed day.